Hello and welcome back to Hand of Fate 2. Thanks to everyone watching and such and things and whatnot. Someone said Chariot, but also some other things of note were said in the comments of the last video. Notably, Zev said, Zevai specifically, said that they think the second option for Lost Boy might be tied to fame. So a high fame unlocks the option rather than it being tied to Coldborn. Makes sense because you are talking to Empire guards and they have to trust you, that sort of thing. And then Michael, that's it, Michael Milch. He doesn't have a fancy YouTube name or anything, it's just Mike. How's it going, Mike? They mentioned for the cartographer you just have to reveal a large enough map and then visit the cartographer and you get the token. So things to note. I don't know if I mentioned it. Someone said Chariot, someone said Strength. Michael said Strength. Tappa, I think, said Chariot. We're gonna do both. So there you go. Let's do Chariot first, and then we'll just do Strength. So that's the order they're in on this thing. And then after that, I have no idea. I might just do Death because it's called Death. But for now, we're going to do the Chariot. And
Symbol of victory over oppression, control and will. Properties I understand well, and you will learn.
Probably going to use recommended cards for reasons. It looks like this particular challenge here does have two possible endings because it has a silver and a gold token there, unless that's like a platinum fuse one or something. Either way, corruption is this one, so we're gonna need a lot of corruption, anti-corruption things, and also precision, which I'm generally good at. Save innocent townsfolk. All right, fair enough. Gonna do recommended because why the heck not? Probably give us Coldborn because he's the better card, basically. Now we don't have a platinum card. Do I want a platinum card becomes the question. What would I give away? I do like the trading house. What would I give away for a platinum card? Probably dealing with thieves just to see what it does. Let's get rid of... Oh man, I don't know. Because I don't know what a lot of these, or some of these do. If I recall, Fallen Treasure is pretty good. I don't remember Pauper Plague, but it does have gold and food. I think I remember this one. I guess we're just gonna go with this, because I don't actually know what to get rid of to take probably dealing with thieves, because at some point we have to learn what that does. Because we know what the rest of them do. Well, we know what a Man of the World does, despite saying unknown. I was told what Man of the World does, so I guess we'll roll with that. Let us see what weapons we've been given. Purification is good. Cardinal, oops, sorry. I don't remember if Cardinal Blade does anything for us. Ah, it does, okay. So it is a corrupted weapon. So I think our best bet's probably these two, because Bastion of Purification's anti-corrupted too. Is there anything else we would want from this increasingly long list? What is, oh, I don't know what that is. Very high defense, though. In fact, most of these are very high defense. What does this do? Stunted healing. I forgot. Ah, okay. Fair enough. We have so many pieces of equipment, we don't know what most of these do. We're basically just looking through cards and seeing what we're going to end up with here. Chieftain's Axe. We're going to start with it and we have no idea what it does. Map reveal. Reveal all encounters when you reach the stairs. That's actually kind of cool. but I do like food. Anyway, that's what we're gonna go with, so let's go ahead and begin.
This corruption spreads across the breadth of the Empire. It even touches me. My power keeps it at bay, but these are the seals that Callus has attempted and failed to place upon my return.
For those of you who didn't notice, he does indeed have corruption on his left arm there. Sir Malifowl looks down from the back of his steed at the soldiers lined rank and file before him. The city is lost to the plague, he says dryly. We will not waste another soldier on this place. He gives the final command. In the name of the Emperor, prepare to withdraw, block the gatehouses, let no one through. At sunrise, burn the city to the ground. Alright, dude, Jesus. Without hesitation, the soldiers march down the cobbled street toward the western gatehouse. A single soldier remains, a captain. She removes her helm to reveal a quiff of golden hair and an eye patch concealing a wound from a battle long ago. She approaches you and Kolbjorn. She's got a fancy card. This looks like a potential new companion as well. Many innocent people will die some morning if nothing is done to correct this injustice, she explains. I ask that you aid my men in their search for citizens to escort out of the old city. Hurry, nightfall fast approaches. Okie doke. We need 60 citizens, presumably for the gold completion. Let's ask some questions. Who are you? I am Captain Fior, she says with a bow. I've been commanding my regiment on the northern border. My troops and I were recalled to the old city and were ready to march back to the capital. However, it appears the Empire has neglected its people in our absence. I cannot abandon those we have sworn to protect. Okie doke. What's the plan? I anticipated Malifau's intentions and my scouts have made preparations. To the southwest is a gatehouse, abandoned when the infected broke through. If we can clear the corrupted from this district, we can escort any citizens through with minimal resistance. They flipped a card over. But why? It's the only card on the table, so what the hell does that matter right now? Ask if it can be done alone? Fear not, there are soldiers that remember the virtue of the Empire, who will remain loyal to her people. I have a number of scouts searching the streets for citizens as we speak. They will assist where they can. Okay, what about the plague? There's so much text at the start of this. A terrible tragedy, to be sure. While the Empire's eye is on the northern border, it has abandoned its people to its unnatural plague, to this unnatural plague. Do not be fooled. This is no ordinary malady. Its affliction maddens and warps the minds of those it corrupts, turning friend, family, or lover into a mindless agent of hate and aggression. The Empire is right to fear its rapid spread and potential reach. However, there are many who call this city home who have not been damned, not yet. It is these souls I intend to save this night. Ask about the old city. I was about to say this. The old city was once the hub of the world. Great artisans, traders, and merchants would travel from far and wide to sell their wares here. While it is still houses many, it is a shadow of its former glory. My throat is dying already. A muddle of streets, and in light of the plague, many routes have been blocked. My coachman will follow and transport any citizens you might find along the way. If you are lucky, they may be of assistance in your travels. Search the streets, kill the infected. I will send word when the way is cleared. Okay. Okay, so we actually know what is here. It's just city streets. But we have no idea the actual layout of the map.
Everywhere the rot touches, and everywhere bears its stains.
Signs of mass departure are everywhere. Homes stand empty. All that remain are crumbling ruins. We pass through without incident. We access more streets all over the place. Alright, what is that? Fallen treasure and Mage's Workshop. What's Mage's Workshop?
A magician still operating in these lands? A brave decision, and one I hope keeps him in good health.
You enter the workshop of the enchanter. He specializes in adding magical powers to items, especially those that bring health and fortune to adventurers. I can enchant one of your items, be a wand. Any existing enchantment will be destroyed. Oh. It states that he has nothing suitable for you this time. You leave. Okay. Can I come back? It doesn't look like I can come back.
I would not risk my skin for mere treasure. You do as you see fit.
You see some treasure lying just inside the dead bloodletting vial. Why did that pop up? Oh, that's it. Okay, I'm an idiot. We'll enter just to see, I guess. We may as well equip it. And now we must do this, which is a rather difficult one, if I recall.
Do not move too quickly.
I screwed up.
Haste breeds only failure.
I meant to hit it far earlier than that, but instead I did not, and for that I will take a huge amount of damage, apparently. Welcome to me, I'm bad at video games. Science mass departure.
What are you sacrificing when you stop to help them? Have you asked yourself that?
You happen upon a group of frightened peasants desperately seeking safety. We hear the Empire is abandoned the city, they cry. Please help us. You've saved 8 citizens. We are grateful. Oh, that's a woman. A woman says as she steps into the carriage. I haven't much food, but should you need some, I would be willing to trade. Okay. Pauper District has been hit by looters, leaving shops with broken windows and empty shelves. We pass through without incident. What is that? Cartographer. I will not visit quite yet. Hit by looters.
Surgery must be done with precision if it is to be effective.
So 2 of Blight, 3 of Blight, and 6 of Blight. You find yourself surrounded by the corrupted horde that broke through the gatehouse and wandered into the district. They shuffle mindlessly back and forth on the spot, limbs twitching, seemingly unaware of your presence. Well, I'm going to ambush them. Because this seems logical. Yeah, that'll make up for the last time where I horribly failed.
From here.
Quick and precise, you eliminate the first 2 groups of infected with little resistance. The dealer removes 2 monster cards. So that got rid of 5 of the 11. That's pretty good. The remaining infected stand by idly, twitching and picking at their wounds. Together, you and Coldbjorn rush the remaining enemies. Oh, we have to do it again? I assume if we fail this, we just fight them normally. No, I heard the noise.
Even when things appear impossible, they can be mastered.
I swear I heard the noise. We just fight them normally. Did I just go insane? Was that the wrong noise that I heard? I'm pretty sure I heard the noise that it was over the thing, so I hit the button, but it failed. Feels bad, man. Oh, I forgot. I actually didn't look at what the bloodletting vial does, so I actually forgot. Well crafted and perfectly weighted, a brutal yet simple tool. Can I look at my equipment here?
You should have run away.
Oh yeah, there was a patch that changed companions a little bit, and some other stuff I think, but I'm not sure exactly what it was. I was trying to block that, but he failed miserably. Hey, how's it going? I'm here to very slowly kill you guys with a very nice chieftain's axe. If I do say so myself, I gotta say I like this axe. Simple, gets the job done. Trying to block for that dude, turns out I didn't need to. Hey buddy. Alright, that was a little violent looking, but hey, it killed him. All's well that ends well, etc., etc. It appears to be the last of them, Coldbjorn remarks. You continue your journey through the winding streets. You gain 4 fame, access to more map stuff. What is that? More city streets. The Pauper District has been hit by looters.
Some
Grateful
still
here.
fight, yet they must know their time is near.
The unmistakable sound of combat alerts you to a group of townsfolk being attacked by the infected. One brave warrior struggles to hold back the horde. You rush to their aid. So 5 of toil voices. Kill me now. 5 of blight and a terror of blight. I'm pretty sure toil is just like people with pitchforks, right? Just townsfolk that aren't good at, with pitchforks. Okay. So let us try to defend all of them if we can. Ow. Proceeds to get hit. Get back here. That dude has a gun. It's a townsfolk with a gun. I forgot to look at my bloodletting vial again. Ow. What's the button for the vial? It's that button. I throw it over there. I forgot you just have to bash him until he breaks. There we go. Oh, come on, I was dodging. Oh, right, we have to do that. Right. Look, it's been a while since I've actually fought Corrupted. Now, since they're just kneeling and not, on the floor, does that mean they're not dead? Did we save all of them, technically? It looks like we did. You arrived just in time, the warrior explains. I don't think I could have held them off for much longer. Excuse me. I could part with some equipment, he continues. I don't think it will do me much good now. See me if you're interested in a trade.
The stench of corruption flows across the cities, tainting everything it touches.
Oh, okay, so we actually couldn't continue until we killed enough. Okay. We bring word from Captain Fior, the soldier explains with a salute. The infected horde at the next gatehouse has subsided. That's not how he speaks if you're a soldier. But there is a problem. Corruption grows from the ground itself, blocking all passage to the wagons. It must be destroyed. She asks that we join you in your efforts, the soldier continues. Should you require our assistance, you need only ask. Prior to combat, optionally draw an Empire Ally card. Can be used before 5 combats or 7 if Australia is your companion. Then discard. Okay. It should be can be used for, not before. Because that's the number of times you can actually use the card. Okay. So if a fight is looking particularly difficult, we should probably draw the ally card.
Can you
We're
reach
running out
the
of
end
food.
of this challenge before you starve to death?
Possibly.
Time will tell.
Why did his voice change like that? Pauper District. Drudge of Corruption once again. We will attempt an ambush, just as before. I got it that time. Almost missed it, but I did at least get it. I wonder what the other option is. Probably just remove 1 card. There's only 1 card left, so let's see what happens when we hit that little blue one. Well, let's see what happens when we miss entirely. We already know what happens, I'm not stupid, but... I got greedy and tried to do it too fast. We will not call upon our allies because that is unnecessary. If it's a huge fight, definitely ask for help, but this is just 4 regular corrupted. I shouldn't really be taking damage against regular corrupted. Not to say I won't. He hit a massive single corrupted with that special attack. Maximum value out of that. I love the axe finishers, they're so violent. I like axes in general. Big weapons are my forte. I really like big weapons. Big beefy things that you swing around and knock people over. It's great fun. Anyway, gain 4 fame. Do we get anything else? We get some streets revealed. No additional stuff. Let's check
Do
camp
not
though.
take too long. The city falls around you.
Indeed it does. Now I don't know if we have an actual time limit, because as far as I'm aware, there's no counter or anything counting how many turns we go. But anyway, you approach the horse-drawn wagons. Captain Fior's soldiers stand to attention, and the head coachman tips the brim of his hood. We'll transport any people you find in these wagons, he explains. Just keep the wagon out of trouble. So let's trade, I guess. Buy food? Like, you guys could just give me food, you don't have to sell it to me, but whatever. At least it appears to be cheaper, or is it not cheaper? I think it's cheaper. 1 gold for 1 food. It's 3 gold for 3, 10 for 10. No, it's exactly the same as before, never mind. I think, anyway. Either way, we'll just go with that for now. We don't really have any money to spare. We will when we go to the cartographer, and I'm not doing it yet because I want to explore as best we can. Lots of city streets and the pauper plague. The town crier announces the Empire seeks mercenaries to join the battle against corruption. We've had this card before. You arrive in time to hear Sir Malifaule's plan to wipe out the pauper district. Outbreak began there, and we cannot risk sparing any of their lives. I refuse to kill the paupers, like we did last time, I believe. Traitor! You draw your weapon, prepare for their wrath. It is, I can call Empire soldiers to defend me against the Empire soldiers. Let's do it. A single scout of steel, apparently. You better be a really good ally, dude. Oh, we get 2 dudes. Okay. You guys have a great helmet, but you don't have a shield. I think that was anti-corruption, corrupted, and I just kind of wasted that, but I'm never going to remember to use it anyway, so. Ow. I hit the button. I hit it late, I'll admit. I'm just wildly swinging. Should probably focus people down individually, but slowly weaken all of them. Yeah, the fact that I can activate his ability from so far away now is actually really nice. Oh my god, dude. Imagine being an Empire soldier and this dude shows up and just starts doing this to your friends. That would be like, I would just run away. That's like evacuate the area sort of situation right there. Aha! There we go. That wasn't too bad. I think I get hit once because I got greedy, but that wasn't too bad at all. Now the reason I said I don't want to fight paupers is because I thought maybe we could get some citizens saved here. Bless your heart, she says. So we get 2 fame, we get 5 food, which is also another 5 food. That's huge, actually. No citizens, though. And this is just streets. Which could be another fight. Oh, that was a new one, I skipped it. Happened upon a group of frightened peasants. Please help us. Saved 8 more. More food is available at the campfire. Pauper district has been hit by looters. My tablet just beeped at me for some reason. What's that? More city streets? Good God, man. Signs of mass departure everywhere past through that incident, and no new paths. So let's go visit the cartographer, because that should be the whole map.
Claim this token.
The tablet, it continues to beep at me. So 28 gold, 14 locations. He's thoroughly impressed, so we get 2 fame. Tablet will continue beeping at me, apparently. And we got the token. Nice. Okay. Thank you for that info, by the way. Let us go ahead and make our way to the next
Further
map,
into the
I guess.
city, with more yet to be saved.
The smell of rotting flesh lingers in the air. The gatehouse tower looms over you, its sides encrusted with the taint of corruption. Captain greets you as you approach. As your approach, that doesn't make any sense. It is as the scouts reported, Coldbjorn says, that corruption will block the path for the wagons. Now make haste, or protect the wagons with my scouts. You two clear the way. That's a different person talking, and I didn't realize. So a spire of blight, whatever that is, 4 of blight, affliction of blight, and a terror of blight. You draw your weapon, prepare to face the infected. Of course, we will ask for assistance. This is going to be a big fight right here. I don't know what a spire of blight does. Does it do anything, or does it just exist? Probably buffs them, or debuffs us, or something. We'll find out, I guess. The land itself becomes shattered, shambling, and broken. Attacks with bursts of corruption that snare and damage their targets. Use evade to avoid their attacks, or change direction rapidly to break free. Okay, so it's like the Northerners. I have to break it, okay. Oh, okay. Slightly harder to dodge then. Alright, I blocked that, but I'll take whatever. I want a refund. I want a refund. God dang it. Is there an indicator that that thing... Oh no, it just goes, okay. Oh, there is an indicator, okay. That's hard to dodge, though. I'm also garbage, but still. Just chuck that dude over there. Beat the crap out of that guy. Actually stunned him. I didn't mean to hit that if you're curious. I'm glad the spire is actually marked as the boss. Oh, got my teammates stuck. This thing has a lot of armor, holy crap. Oh, okay. The armor just kills it when you break it. That's why it had so much armor. Probably should have taken that thing down earlier, but whatever. Okay, so Captain Fjord addresses you. You have a steady swing. Excellent soldier. Excellent, comma, soldier. It will only be more difficult from here on. I bear no ill will towards you if you choose to leave now. Well, obviously we will continue because we don't have 60 citizens, and that's our goal, so. As the captain's scouts lead the wagons, through to the next district and seal the gates, you ascend the gatehouse tower, I think is what that said, but whatever.
What is it the towers will watch over? A stream of death and despair?
The tower provides a commanding view over the once impressive city. As you pause to catch your breath, you watch the last of the sun's rays disappear over the horizon. Coldbjorn shakes your shoulder, points over the battlements to the south. The final refuge. Okay. There you see the final gatehouse, its tower rising from the wall of the old city to the south. Oh, okay. 40 corrupted remaining. That's a lot of corrupted. Have you ever seen so many? Coldbjorn remarks as you watch the infected swarm the city wall. How can the Empire let its people suffer so? Coldbjorn mutters under his breath, and then abandon those in need. 40 corrupted. And they look like pretty bad corrupted, too. As you continue to look, a small glow appears on the horizon, beyond the city perimeter. First one, and another, and another. The Empire, Coldbjorn cries. They are preparing to burn the city. We must get the people to safety. Let us hope we are not too late. Etc., etc. Okay, so do we have a time limit now? It still doesn't have a counter or anything up in the top right. Smoke fills the city and stings your eyes. The Empire intends to staunch the infection with fire. You pick up the pace. Charge of corruption. Oh yeah, the cards are real bad now. Okay. Oh dear lord. That was a great time to hit it, and I should have done it, but I didn't. Now it's all out of sync. Oh, I was so close. Alright, well now we get to know what happens. Okay, so it does just remove one card instead of two. Fair enough. I don't even know why I hit the button there. Maybe I'm just tired, I don't know.
What an unfortunate time for your skills to leave you.
Look, don't laugh at me, dude. I'm gonna go with I'm tired. But anyway, this could be better. We're not gonna go with reinforcements because we can only use it 2 more times. As much as I feel like I might want to use it now, we're gonna wait just in case there's a really bad time, a really bad encounter for us. See how this goes. If we can get a good, oh good god, if we can get a good charge off with Coldborn here, Coldbjorn. Let's also use that to our advantage. Shouldn't have used that on the Empire, but I'm an idiot, so hey, how's it going? Look at how fast you can bash with an axe, it's amazing. I forgot that doesn't actually do anything when you swing on him like that. Right, beat the dick inside of this guy, and beat the dick inside of this guy. That wasn't too bad. Although we don't have our artifact anymore. Well, I think we still have it, we just don't have any uses. And no way to recharge it, because I don't have that dude that recharges them. That appears to be the last of them, Coldbjorn remarks. Okay, what is that? More city streets in all directions. Putrefaction has ravaged this part of the city. Narrow alleyways which never see the light of day harbor nothing but misery and pestilence.
They believe fire will purge this sickness. But the sickness is not in the city. It is in the land itself. It will be purged, but not like this.
With a terrible crash, the building beside you is struck by a flaming catapult shot. The building heaves and twists from the impact and crumbles across the street in front of you. Coldborn shields their eyes from the blaze. Quickly, we must find another way. We turn the wagons around and search for another road through the district. Okay. It's gonna make it hard to navigate, I suppose. The river's water, now a putrid green, emanates with a miasma that turns your stomach.
With every step, corruption reaches further, and your chances become less.
Spy a group of poor urchins loitering in an alley. They look hungry. As you approach, they scramble into a pile of discarded crates. I should have bought more food. I could leave them for now. Can I come back? Let's try it. Reluctantly, you leave the frightened children and continue patrolling the streets. We can come back, okay. Let us trade for food. This is probably like really risky, but actually we're just gonna buy all the food. Because we have to give them 8 food. That leaves us really low supplies. We only have 7 food left. What's the equipment? Billy clubs, don't care. Break camp. And then we have to go up and then back down. So, offer the children food. The eldest child reaches out gingerly and snatches the food, devouring it in an instant. Hunger overcomes the rest of the group and they crawl from their hiding places to gobble up the food. Their trust gained, they board the wagons. So we get 8 citizens. Okay. And the map is entirely city streets. Smoke fills the city, stings your eyes, you pass through. Reveal yet more city streets, presumably. Yep. Smoke fills the city, pass through that incident, more city streets. Oh wait, we can go north now. To Petted Fens.
Many
Fetid
never recover
God dang
fully
it.
from the
Shut
sickness
up.
that fills the fens.
I think we've had this one before. A miasma hangs in the air, thick and redolent of the dead things trapped in the dark waters. Spy an old carriage. Lose 10 max life, which just doesn't really help us any, but hey. You carefully make your way across the logs. Hopefully we get the gold, but that's unlikely. I want gold. I could have easily got blue there. I want the gold, though. No, so close. Oh well. The lock rips from the sodden wood. What do these do? So reduces the speed of precision gambits. And we can equip it. Defeat a corrupted enemy, stun nearby. That's really good. What does this do though? Oh, it's just ornamental. Okay, let's take this, because why not? You gain 2 fame. We need food. Pretty badly, actually. Let's head across. Do I want to head across that way? I mean, we're gonna probably want to at some point, right? Let's do it.
If there is a finer mind than my own, I've yet to meet it. Yet, I've brought a scourge of mindlessness into this world, and must suffer the results.
A wounded peasant runs stumbling down the street, chased by a horde of corrupted. Fight the corrupted. It's only a blight and 5, or affliction and then 5 blight. This shouldn't be too hard.
Your artifact is empty now, and will be of little use to you here.
Indeed it will. Thanks for reminding me, though. We do have our sweet new helmet. It's not really a helmet, we have our new sweet new thing, whatever this is.
Your sins are changing. I have told you this.
Who was just talking there? Eventually one of these dudes will die. Oh, that was just bad on my part. Should make a little explosion when they die. It does indeed make a little explosion. Pretty nice, actually. Because then you can sort of just chain extra damage on enemies like that. Because stunned enemies take increased damage. Which makes for a rather easy fight when everything is always stunned. Pretty nice, actually. I will take it, 100%. I mean, I already did, but you know. With the horde defeated, the townsfolk rush to tend the peasants.
Here we see yet another wheel, each different, yet each bearing their own similarities.
Okay, so there's only one failure card? No, 2 failure cards. I want food, though, so where would I try to stop it? Close. That's not at all what I wanted, but it was close.
Let's see what you do with that, given your position.
Yeah, I'd rather have had food, but whatever. Okay, what is it? More city streets, it looks like? Yeah. See what's going on over here. Spread of plague has rendered the district a blackened maze. The crust of contagion warps cobblestones and weakens foundations, making progress perilous. Maybe you should look to regain our strength of the wagon, Coldbjorn says, as you make your way through the winding road. The peasants may have food to trade. I don't think they do, but we're running out of options here. Caravan robbery, I think, has a potential to give me food. Yeah, they have 0 food to sell us. This is actually not particularly great.
At least the usurper put up the illusion of honor.
Oh wait, no, this isn't.
It's hard to tell if you even have an inkling of the same concerns.
I don't know if this is gives food. This is something else. This is the continuation of the other thing with Merrick. You find Merrick sitting in the shade of a precarious boulder at the edge of a ravine. Just in time, he says, standing up and dusting off his hands. A procession of trade caravans and carriages makes its way to the great city, carrying wares from distant lands. You crawl to the edge of the ravine and peer over the crest. Of course we will try to ambush them. I'm not normally one to create a scene, but time is of the essence. You must find the caravan of a particular cartographer, Merrick explains. Among his possessions is a map of the Great Sands. Find it for me. If you happen upon anything else of value, you can keep it. Just bring me that map. With a great heave, you dislodge a large boulder, sending it crashing down the slope to block the carriage's path. The driver of the first carriage sounds an alarm, blowing a great horn in an attempt to notify any patrolling Empire guards. The sound echoes through the gorge. With the rest of the procession in disarray, you quickly descend into the valley and approach the first caravan. Oh, there's food on here. That's not what I want, though. God dang it. We're gonna start starving, which is gonna be real bad. Raid another carriage. We need food. The dealer adds 1 steel monster card. Okay. Forgot to read the dialogue there. So where I needed to stop, like... Oh, I screwed that up. Well, we got the treasure map, which is actually what we wanted here, technically. Amidst the chaos, you find the wagon that Merrick had described. As the cartographer attempts to temper the horses, you sneak aboard and rifle through his papers and parchments. Tucked under a bottle of ale and glittering silver ornament, you find it, the map of the Great Sands. Now if we leave here, we get the token. But I desperately need food. Oh, it's so fast now. I desperately need food. Does its spinning speed change how many ticks it takes to stop? Or no? The answer is yes. This helps me not at all. Caravan is filled with herbal remedies, the vendor clearly a healer of sorts. You nab some burdock herb, a rare weed known for its healing properties. Look, man, I should have stopped a long time ago, but I need this food. There's still, oh my god, there's still 2 things of food on. I can't tell what it's spinning at, by the way. I can't even tell where the food is most of the time. It's just pure luck at this point. My god, he's done it. Alright, we're leaving. We're done. The caravan is filled with all manner of exotic fruits and vegetables. You quickly grab some of the produce and put it in a sack, so we're leaving. The merchant's still reeling from the shock of your ambush, and with Imperial soldiers fast approaching, you make your escape. Away from the chaos, you check your spoils before continuing on your journey. So we got this, which we're not going to equip, but it is a great shield against corrupted. 15 life does nothing for us, 5 food. Keep us alive a little longer. You find Merrick waiting where you left him. His eyes grow wide at the sight of the map, and with a flourish, it disappears beneath his cloak. Tell no one of this, he says with a smile. Meet me at the edge of the sands in 3 nights' time. That one was much easier than the other one, but that's probably because I was garbage at the other one. We got so greedy there. Alright, down the city streets. Putrefaction, burning rubble, well... it's unfortunate. But here, dead bodies litter the streets while rats scurry in search of a feast. Dead bodies litter the streets. Grateful hero. Of course we will rush to their aid. We do not need assistance here. I believe we are fine. Do we? Oh, right. These guys will sell us food if we rescue them, right? I think? Or is it something? I don't know. It's very dark here. Alright, cold door. That's basically exactly what I wanted was... oh, that was garbage. To stun most of them. If we could start killing some of them, we'll get chains. I hit that button. I don't know if you guys heard me, but I hit it real hard too. Alright, so we should start getting some stuns off here on things, because their health should be pretty low. Like so. This guy's gonna hit me. Haha! I called it. They do have to be close to me, and it doesn't seem to always stun them. For what that's worth. 3 of the townsfolk are actually down. Not dead, but they are down. Should probably pay a little more attention to protecting them, but we're okay. 4 of them are down, apparently. We got you guys, don't worry. Excuse me. Oh, he gives equipment. I don't want equipment, though. I want food. Okay, so what do we got? Just city streets every which way? Yeah. Let's go here so we at least have a path to the end, but we haven't even cleared enough corrupted yet, so... Oh, well, that will help tremendously right there. Good lord.
The pendulum swings like a scythe.
We can get an easy clear on the first one by just doing that, so we'll take it. See if we can do it this time. This one's a little harder, I think. What do I want, blue or yellow? Blue or gold? Ooh, that was getting risky right there. Should have hit it on the first time it was on it.
You have done well.
That's good though. Only 1 corrupted remaining, which will be this card, and we're apparently just gonna fight him. We don't need help, it's just 6 blight. 6 of blight. Probably one of the easiest monster cards to deal with is just of blight. Because these guys don't really do anything. He says, almost getting hit like an idiot. Okay, that was a little bit weird, but that's okay. I don't want to fight you, man. I wanted to hit the stunned dudes. He's not actually dead, he's just stunned. Now they're basically all stunned. Everybody gets a stun. If you get a stun, he gets a stun. You get a special. Which didn't kill you, surprisingly. There we go. I thought that killed him. I was actually put the controller down for a second. But it was not true. It was not meant to be. That appears to be the last of them. We get no new paths for fame. Scouts report. Affected horde at the gatehouse has subsided. Gate is blocked by more layers of corruption. You think the scouts? Assure them, etc., etc. We still can't buy food, I'm pretty sure. No. What equipment do we have now? Humble hammer. That's absolutely worthless for us because we have so much fame. Like, we don't have enough citizens saved. And there are cases where saving citizens will give us food. We just need that to happen. Empire intends to staunch with fire. Well, that's kind of annoying, actually. Let's just go this way, I guess. Out of food now, though. Putrefaction has ravaged this part of the city.
Even
Grateful
in the midst
merchant.
of terrors, there will always be traders who stayed too long hoping to profit.
You find a merchant and his family. You explain the plan, you save 8 citizens. Thank you, the merchant says, boarding the wagon. Should you find yourself short of gold, I'd be happy to give you a good price for any equipment you might want to trade. I don't want to sell equipment, I want to fucking buy food. We don't have food and we cannot buy food. That's worthless, but it's also not worth anything to sell. We don't really need gold. We need food. How much damage do I take from starving? I don't remember. Let's find out. Let's go this way. 10. Oof.
Starvation has been the end of many adventurers.
The spread of plague has rendered the district a blackened thing, burning rubble. That was a waste of time. God damn it. There is water, now putrid green. Drudge of corruption. We're not going to get food from this. May as well try, though. May as well just hit that one, actually. I was gonna try and go for the gold one there that time, but that'd be a bit greedy. This one, however, we're gonna try for. There we go, because it lines up pretty nicely on the
That will
edge.
set you in good stead from here.
Yeah, moves 2 cards. Fight 6 blight. Don't need help. Easy peasy. The problem is we're not gonna get any food from doing this, and I don't think we're gonna rescue any citizens either. It'll open up some paths, but it's not really paths that we need opened up. Let's get some equal opportunity damage on everyone around here, so that hopefully we can just start maybe chain killing some people and getting stuns out. In theory, anyway. That didn't stun anybody. That did, though. Haha. This guy should be almost dead. There we go. Now it's just this dude. Hey, buddy. Oh, apparently I hit him so hard he went into the ground and then jelly-bodied out of it. Gain 4 fame, see other streets, doesn't really help us. The trading house, we can get food. We're starving to death, but we can get food. Trade equipment for food. Trade 3 pieces for 4 food gain. So let's get rid of this. Do we even have, well, I'd have to get rid of this. Wait, fuck it, food. Give me food, lots of food. Do I even need this much food, actually? 3 pieces for 4 food gain. That's potentially a lot of food, and probably way more than we need, but we also do have to make up the health we lost, so let's do it. Exotic fruit just arrived, so 7. This is gonna be way more food than we need. 5, 5. But on the plus side, 10 from that. If we come across the hungry children, we can give them food now without feeling really bad. We actually do need to cook a little food though, just to be safe. So our health isn't super low. Not that I feel danger there, but...
Do you wonder what lies beyond the gates of death? This
I do.
corruption is but a small part of it.
That feels awful. Sounds awful, actually. We will fight the corrupted because we need to save citizens. We're going for a full gold clear, I guess. Gold token clear, I suppose. I don't really know. There's probably a term for it, but we're going for the full clear. We're gonna save everyone. It's not like this should be a very difficult fight anyway. Ow. Let's get rid of this dude, this big dude here, because he's pretty easy. And then at this point, it's just to bash the people over the head until they're all dead. That still hit me. I want a refund. Where's my invulnerability frames, game? I guess while I was moving towards him, even though I'd hit the button, I guess since I was moving towards him, I wasn't invulnerable. Hey dude, how's it going? You're dead now. Smile. Alright, wasn't too bad. We did, good God. Done with that guy. We did take some damage there, but I think 2 hits, or maybe just 1. No, it was definitely 2. With the horde defeated, grateful for our protection. We get this little roll here, which could give us food, but at this point we don't really need it, but I'll take it. There we go. Not bad. If I'd gotten that earlier the first time, we wouldn't have starved.
Wise decision.
5 citizens, 4 fame. Let's go all the way around. I should have probably just explored that one down there, because we're gonna have to go all the way around again, but whatever. If we get 60 citizens, we can just go to the end from this side. Grateful citizens. We've saved 8 citizens. More food. This is apparently a direction I should have gone to begin with. So we've saved enough to leave. Actually, we should do that. So let's actually just go around the long way to the gatehouse. That way we don't have any additional encounters on the way here. So we've saved 60 of 60. As far as I know, that's all we need.
Endless dark deeds have been done in the name of the Empire. May you set that ledger right, at least in part.
At long last, you arrive at the final gatehouse, the exit out of the old city. You usher the frightened citizens through the gate and to their escape. My thanks to you, she says with a smile. I doubt we could have done anything more for the people of the old city. Halt! A voice shouts from beyond the gate. You turn to see a troop of Empire soldiers marching through the gatehouse. By decree of the Emperor, none are permitted to leave the old city. Captain Fury, you are to return to the Imperial City at once to report. The captain commands. Captain Fury scoffs, calling to the young captain blocking the way. These people bear no mark of corruption. All they want is safe passage. Emperor decree or no, it is our duty to protect them. What good is a soldier who cannot follow orders? What is an empire without order? The young captain retorts proudly. By decree of the Emperor, none are permitted to leave the old city. Captain Fury draws her pistols, standing between the cowering old city refugees and the Emperor's decree. I will not stand down. And of course we will ask for help, because why not? We still have the card. Still have 2 uses of the card, actually. Probably could have used it earlier, but that's okay. Alright, what does this do? How's it going? I return, but like 30 minutes later for reasons that aggravate me. But anyway, unfortunately, I clicked the mouse when I got back, which causes the game to continue. So I didn't read any of the text for that person that was there. But I believe there's like there should be at least some frames where it shows the text there. So I'll see what I can do editing it, but I have no idea what it said at the moment, but I will have an idea of what it said after I finish recording, because I could just go back and look. But anyway, I'm back. Let's go ahead and get this underway. We're getting shot at. That's a bad start. What is her special? Ow. I don't know what her special is. This dude and his freaking armor. Excuse me. I was trying to hit that dude that was on the ground. Oh right, we don't have our special anymore. I still don't know what... She just attacks, it looks like? Yeah, attacks and shoots her gun. Probably does some decent damage, but I don't know. This guy's probably dead. He is now, though. There we go. Your captain is gone. Her special charges really fast, which is good. I don't know how much damage it does, but it's kind of nice to have a special that charges really fast. Ow. Getting shot a lot, but that's okay. My scouts are over there fighting somebody. I don't know who or where they are, but... Go get them. That looks like it may actually do quite a lot of damage. Oh, he's dead. I was gonna use my special. Neither of my scouts died, actually. I wonder how strong those guys are. They could be pretty potent, but I don't know. Anyway, these Emperor-decreed injustices have been on the increase of late, Captain Fuhr says. Something ill is growing from within. She pauses her ruminations and gives you a stern look. The Empire would do well to have somebody like you serving it. You've befriended Estrella the soldier. Hooray! So we should have gotten both tokens. It looks like we have. So for for completing it.
You differ. There is no problem Callus would not have solved through death, yet you show mercy.
For finding safe passage through the plague-ridden city, we get Plague. Great. Alchemist. Yvonne's Cottage. Street Fighter. Empire's Burden. Archer's Bane. Interesting. Felvin's Favor. Elusive Charm. There's so much equipment in this game. For saving a blacksmith from the old city, your supplies have been added to. We get leather armor. I wonder how many, because we didn't explore the whole city. Maybe we should have, actually. I wonder if there's any additional people, special places we missed we didn't save. For befriending Estrella, we get the Mayor of Far Water. And the Soldier, who could have guessed? And then for rescuing all of the citizens, we get Rathgar's Quake, which looks like an item, usable item. And Grifter's Companion, which is, I think, our first platinum equipment. Well, actually, no, this is our second platinum equipment. I forgot about the hammer, actually. For greatly helping the cartographer with his map, we get Duel. That looks like a rather violent duel, to say the least. And then, this is the thieving one. For raiding the caravans, we get a Desert Trek, which is probably the final of that series of cards, but I'm not sure. Anyway, that's that one done. Hooray. Thank you guys for watching. Next time we'll do the Strength. Or just Strength, there's none of the E there. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.